tomorrow night, Albany, tomorrow night. So before I get going too much, here's your burgundy, and we'll go through the whole thing. And then I'm gonna put these two together, and I want you to see. This one is your leather. This one is leather and suede. So I just want you to see them side by side for half a second. There we go. So that you can see they're both black, but you can see the mixed media if you're choosing between the two black ones because they have completely different personalities. We're already $30 less than our normal QVC price. We're gonna do it on 5 easy payments of less than $1 a day. But what I can tell you is there is some magic going on with the cushion and the collar. There's magic going on with some heat elements. There's magic going on with the weather proofing, not resistancing, but proofing. So Miss Amy, wow. Just when I didn't think you guys could do a new technology, she blew us away again.
It's so exciting because the truth is we do not bring a lot of waterproof options to QVC. And with this, we knocked it out of the park. In order to really be waterproof, it has to pass a series of 3 different tests. There's a wick resistant test, meaning that nothing can penetrate. It all has to bead right off. There's a water penetration test, making sure that there is never going to be anything leaking into the shoe. And there's also the whole boot test. So this boot is tested through all the stages. The brilliance is that yes, it's water resistant, but inside you have that super soft fleece liner. It's so warm, it's so cuddly. And then in the footbed, you have a cushion soft, delicious, delicious footbed, plus a suede sock liner, and then a heat reflecting foil.
Okay, is it just me or do we feel like, and we've got the chocolate ice cream, and then we've got the caramel drizzle, and now we've got a cherry on top? So the heat foil.
I mean, your foot automatically releases heat, and this boot is designed to keep it inside. So think about those freezing cold nights, or you're out walking your dog at like midnight because it's just got to go and it is bitter cold. Whatever heat that's being released is going to stay inside your boot. That is genius. The brilliance is also you get the functionality and adjustability with those laces. And I love the little D-ring grommets. Not only does it look good, but it really enhances the whole functionality because nothing's going to slip and slide. But even the zipper was placed brilliantly. It had to be 50 millimeters above the ground to make sure, again, that no water is getting in. And I'd be happy to submerge and slam dunk this for you. So normally when I do the water resistant tests, I just show you that the water beads right off. See, nothing's penetrating. But with this test, I am just gonna slam dunk this boot into the water. Look at that. Nothing is getting absorbed. Everything is leaking out. Gosh, have you ever been there? You know, I moved here from California. Oh, I broke the bowl there. I didn't know that salt, they put snow in it. I didn't know it stained. Would anyone like some water? I submerged the bowl, so I can. But this is also going to be stain repellent.
Right.
So, yes, maybe treat it with a little bit of extra love, a little extra Scotchgard when you can.
Do you see it just beading?
Look, nothing's absorbing. And I did make a mess, I'm sorry, but I got super excited. You also have, again, that lacing, but notice it's not, you know, maybe you didn't excel at tying your shoelaces. Hey, we all have our things.
There we
This
go.
is no shoelace. This just slides right in, you lock it in. That is all the work required. So technically you're never going to be like, hey, my shoelace untied, I've got to stop. No, because you have that little stopper right there, because you have that side zip entry, and hello, oh, there's a little sticker, but I just want to show you all that great grip and traction. To be honest with you, the reason we don't bring a lot of waterproof boots is they are really hard to pass. It is extremely tedious to get through all those different tests to make sure that at every point in the construction of this boot, you're going to get something that feels incredible, but also is functional.
How cute am I?
And you all look great.
How cute are we? Okay, so obviously this might not be how you would, actually, if I had shorter pants on, I would wear it like this. But I think these are so darn cute. Really, really adorable. But I love, again, that there's no break-in time. And look how really, really fun they are with Miss Kylene and tights. I wouldn't have thought of tights, but how cute is that?
And how many boots do you have at home that you could wear with tights and into a snowstorm.
Well,
I mean, that's
yeah,
the
a
best
big one.
part.
Okay, these are such a cute silhouette. While we have your size, while we have your color, we're doing medium widths only on this one, whole and half sizes. We rarely see any kind of waterproof anything here at QVC. To do it on 5 payments of $25.99 is an awesome opportunity to be able to get the waterproofing and the heat resistance. I think you're getting 2 of the biggest wintertime issues.
Right.
But I'll tell you, like even my mom in Vegas, at night,
it gets chilly.
Really, really chilly. It gets a biting cold off of the mountain.
My mom, she would not like me releasing this information, but is in her later 60s, and she is just always freezing cold, no matter where she is in her life. I love that this is built-in heat. You're not going to overheat. It just means that whatever heat is being released from your foot is going to stay inside the boot. Fashion-wise, we're all talking about that cabin chic, that cool, rugged look, but who doesn't have a great sweater, a great pair of leggings? This boot, especially in the burgundy, I think it's my favorite color, it just adds that sort of unexpected kind of edge to the outfit. It's fashionable, it's on trend, and I swear I am seeing these in department stores for no joke around $300, and I wouldn't even blink an eye, and those are not even waterproof.
So these burgundy shoes or boots are now getting limited. They're the most limited. We also have the black leather, and Kylene has on the black leather and suede. When these sell out, you will not see them for this price again for at least a year. But this is investing in a good pair of shoes, because I know I've invested in shoes like this before, but after one season they were so trashed from the weather, I couldn't wear them again. These you're going to wear season after season. You've got the heat technology inside. You've got the structure and the traction. You've also got the waterproof. And to be able to say waterproof on leather and suede is just amazing.
And you know, it's not even it's incredible that the leather and the suede are waterproof. The laces are waterproof. The cement that's holding the shoe together. Even the placement of the zippers to make sure that no leakage, nothing's gonna spill inside your shoe. The fact that we go over this, we actually have to pass it through 3 different tests, and we cement it twice. If that's not enough, we do everything to make sure that this is going to be something that you can wear in the snow, in the rain, and still feel cute. I mean, nobody wants to show up to work in a galosh, and I've done it before, and they're heavy and they're rubbery.
But you spend so much time picking out a great outfit, and then you put on like garden boots, or you put on whatever. These are the ones you're going to want to stay in all day long. Hey, Marilyn is joining us from New York. Marilyn, I bet you get a little rain and snow where you're from.
Definitely, especially last winter all day.
Oh my word. So are you a little bit sad that the Farmer's Almanac said this winter's going to be the same as last year's?
No. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we were talking about that at work the other day, and I was less than pleased.
Well, well, maybe it isn't true, but if I have boots like this, I'm going to be fine. In fact,
so
last year, I was fine because I had all my Clark's boots. And Amy, I'm obsessed with Clark's. It's all I wear.
Yay!
I've been wearing them for years. I'm a retired teacher, and I wore them when I taught, and it changed my life because they were so comfortable and yet stylish.
Oh,
that's
thank
good.
you. Thank you for all the work you do as a teacher.
Yes.
But that's,
thank you.
You know, you have the most important job. You can't be distracted. Oh my gosh, my feet hurt. I can't teach this lesson. Like that's not how we should ever live our life.
Right. And yet you said something. You've always said something. I remember when I was. Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
No, when I was in the city years ago with a friend, and she said she could tell those were retired women because they had those white sneakers. And I said to her, when I retire, I will never wear that. I don't care what I have to do. And with Clark's, you don't have to do that.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. And these ones in particular really have that cool style factor. I kind of even think of it as like upstate New York, you know, sitting by a fire with your nice little scarf to just give it a little extra flavor.
I've already asked Amy if she'll bring these back in olive and navy next year because I think they're just such a cute boot.
I think they're wonderful. And Amy, I know people call and they say how many shoes they have. I will not count. I'm afraid to count.
I'm with
afraid
you.
To count.
I understand.
No judgment, Marilyn. No judgment. We're right there with you.
But they're wonderful. And thank you so much for bringing these to us.
Thank
are
you.
welcome.
Thank you for all your years. And again, your teaching. I mean, to me, that is the best.
That's the best. You took care of our babies. Thank you, Marilyn. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You know, I agree with her because once you try Clark's and you experience them, it makes all the difference in the world. And if you've ever been into one of the Clark's flagship boutiques, we've got one here in Philadelphia, there's one in Vegas. Clark's are expensive. They've got some of the highest fashion, and when you travel to Europe, you can't even hardly get in the store because they're packed. You're seeing people that love to commute. You're seeing people that are in weather go to this brand because not only is it fashionable, it's beyond functional, and that's what you're getting with this one.
It's so true. And again, waterproof, water resistant, not even just resistant. This is totally going to be able to repel the water. So again, whether it's winter, whether you're someone like me who's just always really cold and I seem to lose the circulation in my toes first, I love that we put in that heat reflecting foil in the footbed. So it's going to keep the warmth in. And fashion wise, whatever the age may be, maybe it's your daughter who's off in college in upstate New York. Maybe it's you that just has to trek through commuting subways or even just carpool. You want to look good. You want to feel good. This is so beyond on trend. This is what everyone's wearing, and it's going to last season after season. But the best features are that they're Clark's. We have the comfort DNA. Look at this side zip. You have the functionality of laces that are built to repel water. You don't even have to lace them though. You just slide the little grommet in. It's a little push right there. So you slide it down whenever you want to loosen it, slide it right back up. No one's going to stop you on the street and say, hey, your shoelace is untied. I always think maybe I know it's untied and I just don't have the time to go down there and tie it. And someone tells me that.
Hey, by the way, this burgundy and the black and suede are both limited right now. We've got 1,400 gone. So if you can do automated ordering or QVC.com, I do highly recommend that one, as when this sells out, we won't be able to get this back at this price at all for at least a year. So
and again, we just don't bring a lot of waterproof boots. There's not enough of us to make them. There's such a tedious process. But can you imagine, like I said, I'd moved here from California. I didn't know that snow had salt in it and stained all my nice boots. I didn't know that when it's cold, you kind of lose the circulation in your toes first.
A lot you do.
So to get a warm weather boot, to get a waterproof boot, and a high fashion, it's like
all
we did
the best
everything.
qualities in one. Now let's go back to this. This is on the Kearns base. So if you know you love that Kearns base, we do have that available. In this particular boot, it's brand new today, and yes, it is waterproof. We love it. 5 easy payments of $25.99. Okay, in just about 24 minutes. Yep, these are Colleen's shoes. She loves that Ashland bottom. Yes, she does. This is the little lady loafer style.
Love it.
Lady loafer style.